Welcome back to another lesson in social science on understanding the map. Let us begin with a small video clip.
Thank you.
So how many miles are we driving?
We'll do in 3 weeks.
और मड्रिड कहाँ है लिस्ट में?
नहीं है.
अबे इतनी दूर आकर we're not going to see the capital.
टाइम कहाँ है यार?
क्या plan?
We can't change it now यार.
Well, I think we should.
अरे देख कौन आ गया.
Welcome.
फ्लाइट कैसी थी तेरी?
Well, it flew.
Funny.
Good to see you.
You too. I'm sorry about Abu.
हाँ तेरा ईमेल मिला.
अम्मी कैसी?
ठीक है. वक्त लगता है to get over these things. तू कैसा है?
I'm good. Pretty good actually. नया अपार्टमेंट लिया है, 3 bedrooms, big space.
Nice.
यार यकीन नहीं है ना कि हम तीनों एक साथ हैं.
Yeah.
Finally, no?
बैठे?
चलो सुनो प्लान क्या है. पहले हम कोस्टा ब्रावा जाएंगे जो कि मेरी चॉइस है.
Okay.
फिर अर्जुन को सेविया जाना है और वहां से हम जाएंगे पैम्पलोना जो कि तेरी चॉइस है.
कल सुबह कोस्टा ब्रावा के लिए निकलेंगे.
तू क्या कर रहा है मेरे लैपटॉप पे?
एक एड्रेस ढूंढ रहा हूँ.
ओला कबीरा. कबीरा.
हाँ.
तेरी अमानत.
ओहो बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया मेरे दोस्त. क्या हालत बना दी तूने इसकी यार.
Dude, first of all, be thankful कि मैंने तेरे लिए 12,000 यूरोस का बैग खरीदा.
What? ओए दिखा दिखा दिखा. 12,000 यूरोस इस पर्स के लिए.
हाँ.
तेरी तनख्वाह भी इतनी नहीं होगी. One.
Natasha loves these bags, you know.
And I love cars, कबीर. हमेशा याद रख. अगर कभी मुझे कोई एक्सपेंसिव गाड़ी देनी हो, don't hesitate.
I won't. Let's go.
I can't यार. कुछ important calls करने. I'll see you guys later. Yeah? Adios, amigos.
और यहाँ मुझे लगा कि हम हॉलिडे पे हैं.
मुझे भी.
चलिए हम ही चलते हैं. दिनों में
और कितनी दूर है यार तेरी ये गैलरी?
शट्टा पे यार. चल यहीं है.
यही है ना वो सड़क? बहीज़ादे कटोने जो भी है. And that's the place, हाँ?
हाँ शायद ही.
सलमान हबीब. नाम तो देसी है. पाकिस्तानी होगा या इंडियन होगा?
So, in this small clip, which is from the movie Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, we saw that 3 friends, they have planned a trip abroad, that is to Spain, and as decided by them earlier, they are locating on the map which all places they are going to go to. Again, in the same clip, we also see that 2 of them reach an art museum with the help of a map. So you see, when we want to go to an unknown place, we make use of a map. It gives us the directions by showing the landmarks, roads, etc. to reach our destination point. You must have also seen many treasure hunt movies, like Pirates of the Caribbean is one movie where a map is used to locate a treasure. There are many such movies if you look on the net. So basically the purpose of showing this clip is that today it is exactly this topic, that is maps, that we are going to study about. So let's begin. First, I will take you through the topics that we are going to cover in this lesson. We will understand how distance is measured on a map, the components of a map, that is direction, scale, and conventional signs. We will see what are the different types of maps, and lastly, we will see what is the purpose of using different colors on the map. So, now that we have seen what we are going to cover in this lesson, let us first understand what maps are. In Standard 5, you had learned what a globe is. So imagine if you had to go to school carrying a globe for your social science class. Is it possible to do this every day for every social science class? Certainly not. Besides, we also learned the limitations of using a globe, that it does not give the details of the geographical features like mountains, roads, rivers, etc. Hence, we need something simple and easy to learn about our planet that we live in. That is why maps are drawn on a flat surface. Therefore, we can say that a map is the representation of the earth as a whole or part of it drawn to a scale on a flat surface. We will understand scale in the later part of the lesson. Again, you need to know that the word map is derived from the Latin word mappo, which means napkin. Now, let us take the first topic, that is measuring distance. Distance simply means the space between any two places. Again, the distance may be near or far. For example, when I say I live near the school, it simply means that the distance from my home to the school is less and I can reach in a short time. But when I say that the distance to the railway station is far from my home, it simply means that it takes a longer time to reach that place. Thus, distance is related to time taken to reach a destination. This is an important point, please note. Again, time taken to cover a given distance varies from person to person and from place to place. Hence, we need a system to measure distance correctly. Distances are measured in kilometer and meter. On the map, distances are measured in centimeter. So now it is important to understand that we measure the distance between any two places on a map and relate it to the distance between the same two places on the ground. This ratio between the map distance and the ground distance is called the scale of a map. Example, the scale of a map is 1 centimeter is to 1 kilometer. What does it mean? It simply means that the distance of 1 centimeter between 2 points on a map corresponds to a distance of 1 kilometer between those 2 points on the ground. This means that the distance of 1 centimeter between 2 points on the map corresponds to a distance of 1 kilometer between the same 2 points on the ground. I am repeating. Okay? I hope this is clear. Now, we have already seen that maps give information about the planet Earth in more detail. That is, they show the mountains, the rivers, roads, railway tracks, etc., giving us the complete details. Every map is provided with certain features which act as tools and help us read and interpret it. These are called the essential features of a map. They are direction, scale, and conventional signs. Now let us understand each one of these. Directions. Generally, when you observe the map, you see the sign of an arrow and north end written under it. This arrow sign indicates the north direction. If you have knowledge of the north direction, then you can easily decide about the rest of the directions. If you stand facing the rising sun, then that time north direction will be at your left hand side and south direction will be to your right hand side, while west direction will be at your back side and east in the front. Again, there are 4 main directions which are also shown in the diagram. You can see these are called intermediate directions. that is northeast, which is also known as Ishan, southeast Agni, southwest Nairutya, and northwest called Vayu. These are other four intermediate directions. Any of the place can be found out in the map with the help of direction and intermediate direction. The second component, that is scale. Do you know that the earth is very vast and huge? Any part of it can be drawn on a paper by minimizing it using a scale. Supposing there is, how will you do this? Supposing there is a 1 kilometer distance between your village and your school. How can we draw and show such a great distance on the map? We scale down the distance. Okay, what is that? If we take the scale of 1 kilometer equal to 100 meter, then we will be able to show the exact distance between any two places. That is, if you define scale, it is defined as the ratio of the distance between any two places on the earth and the same distance between those two locations on the map. That is called as scale. Third, you have the conventional signs. Now when you are traveling, moving around from one place to another, you must have seen various signs or symbols, right? What are these? These are nothing but the conventional signs. How will you define conventional signs? The various physical and cultural details are shown in the map with the help of some signs. These are called conventional signs. Physical and cultural details can be shown on the map with the help of conventional sign. These are simple and universally accepted language. Any map of the world you catch, there are certain symbols which are universally accepted language. Since there is an international agreement regarding these symbols or signs, conventional signs are used in the map. You can observe these different signs on the table which is shown on the screen. Next coming to the types of map. As per your Gujarat State Board textbook, they have divided maps into two types, that is thematic maps and scale based maps. Let us begin with thematic maps. Thematic maps are prepared according to the requirement of necessary details. What do you mean by requirement? Here it can be either states or mountains, physical features, anything it can be. Okay? Secondly, they are categorized into two main sections based on natural and cultural details depicted in them. We will understand each one of them in the next slides. Let us take the natural maps under thematic maps. Maps that show physical details like rivers, mountains, plateaus, etc. on the map are called natural maps. Also, maps showing details of wild animals, vegetation, forest, minerals, etc. they also come under natural maps. Again, natural maps are divided into topographical, climate and astronomical maps. Topographical maps show landscape like mountains, plateaus, plains, waterways, etc. Climate maps focus on the details of climate, temperature, rainfall, etc. And astronomical maps, they give us information about celestial bodies like planets, satellites, galaxies, constellations, etc. Maps which outline man-made details like states, farming, population, transportation, etc. These all come under cultural maps. These are again further divided into political map, industrial map and historical map. Political map shows details of continents, country, local administration and their frontiers. Industrial maps, these show the details of industrial sectors, phased history of industries, production, etc. And lastly, historical maps, they show history of a region and national administration. Now, apart from these all, you have maps on the basis of scale. That is, you have the large scale maps and the small scale maps. What are these? A large scale map is one that shows more details, but usually over a small area. A specific feature like a building or a town will appear larger on a large scale map compared to a small scale map. A small scale map refers to world maps or maps of large regions such as continents or large nations. In other words, they show larger areas of land on a small space, and they are called small scale because the representative fraction is relatively very small. Again, small scale maps are of four types: atlas, cadastral, topo sheet, and wall map. Apart from signs, you have different physical and cultural details which are shown on the map with different colors. For example, brown is used to show landforms, blue is used to show water bodies, green is used to show vegetation region, black is shown for rail route, red is used for roadways, and yellow is used for agriculture.